Hello, and welcome to RuPaul's Drag Race Rejudged, where today I will be taking a look at US Season 1 if it was judged fairly. Let's go. Episode 1 is the Drag on a Dime Design Challenge, and these are the top looks of the week. Nina Flowers did a really nice job here. I think Nina is one of the first queens on the show to really use her drag persona as like a canvas for art, if that makes sense. This look is a perfect encapsulation of that. The hair is great, the sewing is really nice, it is just an all-around great job. I think Chanel had a really underrated performance here. I know they only did a top 2, that was a really weird choice. Chanel did a great job and was really underappreciated by the judges this season. The final top queen is Jade. I think Jade did a really good job. Production really pushed Jade to the side this season. This was a perfect episode to give her positive critiques. For some reason, production just didn't really care about her, but on this channel we do. Jade did a really solid job. Next are the bottom looks of the week. The first one is Rebecca. This was a very basic look. I didn't really like her hair. Her makeup was okay, the look itself was just incredibly basic and kind of unfinished. Akasha has the exact same problems, it just looks completely unfinished. Finally is Pork Chop. This is just messy, there is a lot going on and not really in a good way. Pork Chop is a very talented and professional drag queen. She just didn't really rise to the occasion this challenge. For the actual judging of the episode, the top 3 are Nina, Jade, and Chanel, with the win going to Nina. I think she did a really nice job. This look absolutely holds up today. The bottom 3 are Rebecca, Akasha, and Pork Chop. Of the 3, Pork Chop is definitely the worst. Rebecca or Akasha definitely could have been in the bottom here. Ultimately, I'm going to have Rebecca as low, with Akasha in the bottom. Akasha and Pork Chop lip sync to Supermodel. It is a very underwhelming lip sync. Doesn't really hold up today, but Akasha definitely wins. Episode 2 is the Girl Groups Challenge, and I'm going to keep the judging pretty much exactly as it was on the original season. The team of Angina, Nina, Rebecca, and Chanel did a very nice job and are going to be the top team of the week. The winner of the challenge is going to be Angina. She really shined here. As for the bottom team, BB and Jade both were fine. They are both going to be safe. That leaves us with the bottom 2 of Akasha and Tammy. Akasha and Tammy lip sync for their lives to We Break the Dawn. Akasha does a very good job. Tammy does a really bad job. I do not think she was trying and it really showed. Akasha wins and Tammy is eliminated. Episode 3 is the Queens of All Media Improv Challenge. The judging here was pretty spot on. BB, Nina, and Angina all did really nice jobs. Ultimately though, BB was really able to rise to the occasion here and gets the win. As for the bottom 3, we have Jade, Chanel, and Akasha. Even though Chanel had an incredible runway, one of the best of the season, she is still going to be in the bottom. Her performance was not good. Jade is going to be low, and Akasha will be the other queen in the bottom. Chanel and Akasha lip sync to The Greatest Love of All. Chanel's headpiece falls off, but she saves it, and it is this great TV moment that it later turned out Chanel had faked. Chanel wins, and Akasha is eliminated. Episode 4 is the MAC Viva Glam Advertising Challenge. Once again, the judging was spot on. The judging for the first half of the season was honestly pretty solid. It's not towards the end that it starts to go off the rails. The top 3 queens are going to be BB, Angina, and Nina. For the win though, I'm gonna go with Angina. Angina left everything she had in this challenge. It is one of the best performances of the season. 10 out of 10, great job. Angina gets the win. The bottom queens are Chanel, Jade, and Rebecca. Chanel is definitely going to be low here. She was easily the best of the 3. That leaves us with the bottom 2 of Rebecca and Jade. While this might be controversial, I believe Rebecca won that lip sync. If you go back and watch it, Jade doesn't really know the words. As cool as her motorcycle jump split is, it wasn't really a good lip sync outside of that. She grabbed her opponent a lot, and for like the last 30 seconds is just mouthing along to the words. She does not know what they are. Episode 5 is the Drag School of Charm Makeover Challenge, and wow, this judging was awful. The first queen of note is Chanel. Chanel had some of the strongest runways of the season. She had so much polish even in 2009. This was a very strong showing for her. Chanel really set herself apart from the pack this week and easily should have gotten the win. BB also did a really nice job. Her makeover was able to reflect two completely different styles, but still have a lot of cohesion. The makeup was good, her partner looked great. This was a very strong showing. I truly do not know how she was in the bottom. For the bottom looks, first is Nina Flowers. Nina did an interesting job here. I know a lot of people like her makeover, I'm just not one of them. There's a lot going on, and while I can appreciate it as art, it's just not really for me. This makeover was not Angina's proudest moment. It is definitely branded well to her style of drag. It just wasn't well executed. There could have been a lot more going on, and it still could have been Angina's drag. It just wasn't all the way there. As for Rebecca, this is mall drag. That is all I'm gonna say. For the actual judging, Chanel is going to get the win with BB as high. For the bottom three, we have Nina, Rebecca, and Angina. I'm going to have Nina as low with Rebecca and Angina in the bottom. While I don't really enjoy any of these makeovers, Nina is still the clear best. Rebecca and Angina are going to lip sync to Stronger, and I honestly don't know how this is going to go down. Angina was able to give a really strong performance to this song, but Rebecca also did pretty well in her lip syncs this season. Ultimately, though, I'm going to have Rebecca get the win with Angina getting eliminated. Next up is the absolute. BB does a really nice job. Her theme was raspberry. This definitely reflects that. A lot of people didn't really meet their theme this episode, but BB did. This is a stunning dress and a really strong way for BB to end out the competitive portion of this season. Next is Nina. This is a very interesting choice. I don't really get mango from this. That being said, the outfit was constructed very well, and it reflected Nina's style very well, so I'm not really gonna critique it negatively. Next, for the bottom looks, we have Rebecca and Chanel. Rebecca is just kind of unpolished. A bit more work could have been done. It just wasn't all the way there for me. It does kind of fit the theme of Citron, though. Chanel did a very interesting job here. Her previous looks were middle of the road. Chanel was a clear third place this week. There's a lot of style and personality in this look. It just happened to be third place, and a bit more work could have been done to get it to the level of BB and Nina. For the judging, BB is going to get the win with Nina as high. For the bottom two, it becomes a bit more difficult. Chanel and Rebecca are definitely the bottom two here. Who wins the lip sync though? Originally, Chanel kind of threw the lip sync because she didn't want to be there. Does she do that in this timeline? In the original timeline, Chanel felt really passed over by the judges and unappreciated. In this timeline, Chanel has a win and has regularly been in the top. I don't think Chanel would want to leave as much in this timeline. Chanel actually tries in the lip sync and sends home Rebecca. The track records pretty much say everything. BB is in first place with a score of 4 and 2 wins. Nina is in second place with a score of 3.83 and 1 win, and Chanel is in third place with a score of 2.83, 1 win, and 2 bottoms. With the track records in mind, their performances throughout the season, pretty much everything, Chanel is the clear choice to cut here. Regardless of how Chanel performs in this finale, she is the clear choice to get rid of here and is eliminated in third place. We have arrived at the same final two of BB and Nina. BB and Nina are going to lip sync to the crown to CoverGirl. It is, in my opinion, the best lip sync of the season, definitely the most entertaining. Factoring in the final runway, lip sync performances, and track records, BB is the clear choice to crown here and is the first ever winner of RuPaul's Drag Race. Hey, it's Drag Race Rejudged. Do you want gay shit? Well then check out the RuPaul's Drag Race Rejudged YouTube channel and hit subscribe.